Hello guys, it's Snow Aylin here, and we are back again with another top 5. Last time we did water, and before we had Sam here that was doing top 5 Super Smash characters that we did, but this time we have somebody completely different with us. You can go ahead and introduce yourself now.
Hi everybody, I'm Abnormal.
Yep, and he's going to be doing top 5 favorite fire-type Pokemon with me today. Do you want to go ahead and go with your number 5?
For my number 5, I chose Blaziken.
Why is that?
I don't know really. I kind of
Wow, you are
liked,
fantastic at these.
just like the way I don't know, he's kind of like a kung fu chicken. And he's on fire, so it
So,
makes it
so
better.
basically, you just like the design.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
You fantastic choice. Okay. For my top 5, I chose Arcanine because Arcanine is badass. It's a wolf-looking thing. How do you not like that in the first place? And plus, they learn some pretty good moves for the most part as it is leveling up. What is that one? I'm thinking of one in my head that's kind of like it's like a fire tackle, but he hurts himself. I want to say it's Flare Blitz, which could be useful, but if you're ever doing a Nuzlocke, do not, and I repeat, do not have that move at all, ever. It'd be a really bad idea. But it does learn Flamethrower, and I believe that I want to say it evolves without a stone, but it might evolve with this. No, it evolves with a stone. Never mind. It's one of those hard ones like Vulpix. But anyway, that's why it is my favorite. I really love design. I love the moves that it has, and I used to wreck with it all the time in my Soul Silver if I did not, or like Heart Gold or Soul Silver, one or the other. If I did not get my Vulpix, it was usually Growlithe, and that's what would happen. So yeah, I guess with that, we'll just go ahead and go to our number 4. You want to go ahead with your number 4?
My number 4 was Infernape.
Do you have a reason for that?
Well, probably not like most Pokemon fans have.
Alright, well go ahead. We want to hear yours. That is the point.
Well, as you know, I play League.
Yes.
And my favorite character on there is Wukong, and it kind of resembles Wukong.
Of course. Okay. Yeah, I could see it. Definitely. Is that it? You don't like the typing? You don't like...
Uh, Fighting type. I'm kind of the fighting fire type.
Makes perfect sense. And going on to that, we can go on to Blaziken as my number 4. Same kind of thing. Firefighting was very good to use in the Hoenn region because you have that fighting typing, and that would really help you out with some of the gems. And I really like Torchic in general because Torchic is really cute and adorable, but sorry to say that Mudkip was my number 1, as if you saw my water types, then you would definitely see that Swampert was my number 1 for that one. Sorry, Blaziken, but you're up there. You're in a top 5. That matters. But basically, I love that double kick, though. Double kick for days in that game. I probably have to say that's why. I don't have a super huge reason. But I guess you could always say that Mega Blaziken was pretty cool, too. Very good to have. If you get that speed boost, though, for like the ability, it's crazy. Super, super crazy. Alright, so I'm going to go on to our number 3. So you want to go ahead with your number 3?
My number 3 was Flareon.
Because it's cute?
No, because it's my third favorite Eevee evolution, and if you actually read the stats and the stuff on him, he's actually pretty OP.
I believe it. A lot of people have wrecked with the Flareon.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good stats.
Well, who is your favorite evolution?
My favorite overall would have to be. Are we excluding Eevee out of that, or are we including?
We can include Eevee, because, you know, these evolutions would not be anything without Eevee to begin with.
Eevee would be my favorite.
Why? Because it can turn into any of those things?
No, well, kind of, but yeah, I would have to say that.
Yeah.
It just got the most evolutions in the game.
Yeah. Espeon will always be my favorite evolution. I don't care what any of you people out there say.
Espeon is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, especially with the new moveset it has. That you can teach it Grass Knot, and a lot of people don't expect that with an Espeon. So when they throw out, like, let's say if they throw out a Swampert or something like that, or something really big and tanky water type wise, you get that grass knot and they're just like completely like shocked. It's great. I've used that quite a few times. Now I've told you guys all my secrets, so now I can't use Espeon in any free-for-alls in the future. Who am I kidding? I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, my number 3 is Charizard, of course. How do you not like Charizard? From the original games in Kanto, where you could choose between Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, I always went with Charmander. And plus, like, the flying type that it gets, it makes it really easy for the game. You don't have to get, like, a stupid Pidgey or something. You could just go ahead and keep your Charmander, get it up to Charizard, and it will fly you around that way. So it was always really awesome, especially with its 2 different Mega Evolutions, depending on if you got X or Y. And if you got X, I believe it was, you got the really cool black one. And it's really cool. I think Charizard more has like a nostalgia kind of thing to it that kind of made it into my top 3 a little more. Just because it's original, and it's a very amazing, very power hitter. Very good with that flamethrower. So that's basically what I'm going to say about Charizard. So I guess we'll just go ahead and go on to our number 2.
My number 2 was Charizard.
Big shocker.
Yeah, right? But like you said, the nostalgia thing, and Charizard will always hold a special place in my heart. He's awesome.
Yeah, I probably kind of took most of what you were going to say about Charizard.
Yeah, I think my one thing that drew me to Charizard the most is if you actually watch the anime, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are confused about that.
That episode where Charizard was on the island with all the other Charizard, and he became bullied, and then he ended up finally being a badass, pretty much. That kind of drew me towards Charizard. I like Charizard.
Charizard's very good. A lot of people will probably agree with you on that one. Alright, so my number 2 is, big shocker if you guys know me very well, is Typhlosion. Because Cyndaquil is my favorite fire type starter. I like just my favorite starter in general. It actually outweighs Mudkip, if you can believe that. And I don't know, he has a really cool design. Really adorable. I love the flame wheel that he gets. And I think that's just what it's going to be, is just like, it just always has been my favorite. And when you get a favorite of something, that just tops it off. Like the design, I think, was the main part. The moveset, it was just like such a beast all the time. And I always wanted one. Like if I played Soul Silver, or if I played any of those, the original Crystal, Gold, Silver, it's like I have to get a Cyndaquil. I can't get anything else besides Cyndaquil, otherwise I will be very upset. So you can imagine how sad I felt in the egg lock when I was not able to use one, and I had to switch it out for an egg. It was like the worst day of my life. Alright, so just going to go ahead and go on to number 1, which is what you guys have been waiting for. You want to go ahead with your number 1?
Ninetales.
That's all he's going to say about Ninetales.
I'm just saying Ninetales. Just Ninetales. All that needs to be said.
That's very true, and you guys should know this, that mine would of course be Vulpix. But I guess it would count the Ninetales anyway, since that's its evolution. Gets it through a Firestone, which kind of sucks, because you have to go find one for the most part, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I mean, everything that's amazing has to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to be worth it in the end. And of course, if you get a Vulpix and or Ninetales with the hidden ability Drought, it makes it completely OP. It gets that direct sunlight, it boosts up its fire type abilities, and it could take out a lot. Like, I know that Ninetales and Vulpix are kind of squishy, they have their weaknesses like everything else, but that Drought though is amazing. That really enhances their abilities for the most part. Get the speed, get a timid Ninetales, and you are good, especially if you get it shiny. It's so amazing shiny. It's almost black, but it's kind of like an ashy gray color, and it's really, really cool. And that's just always been my favorite. Like, personality-wise, if you've ever seen the show, I've said this before, that Vulpix is my mascot because we have similar personalities. It's very cute, it's very lovable, but if you piss it off, it's going to flamethrower your face. So, it was very much like me, personality-wise.
And plus, you can't You can't not like the shiny version of Ninetales. I mean, come on.
I know. I know. If you don't like it, then you shouldn't be on my channel. I'm just kidding. I love every one of you. Stay here forever. Just kidding. We accept all people here. Yeah, basically, I probably summed it up for both of them. So I guess we'll go ahead and wrap up the top 5 this time around. Maybe he'll join us for another one at some point in the near future, if you would like to.
Maybe.
He doesn't like us, guys. He doesn't like us. He doesn't want to be here.
We'll have to see about this.
Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for joining us today on the channel. Okay, no, you're
problem.
welcome. No, nothing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
You're welcome.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you like it, if you could please smash the like button like crazy. Comment, subscribe. Any one of those would really help me out, and I'd really appreciate the support. And until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye!